There is a level of life that you can hold, and then there is a level that your nervous system quietly destabilizes under. Most of the women I work with, they are not lacking motivation, they are not lacking intelligence, they are exceeding their current nervous system capacity. Overwhelm is not a discipline problem, it's a capacity limit. And if you don't understand that difference, you will keep trying to fix the wrong thing. The real reason you feel overwhelmed is not because you are doing too much. It's because your nervous system doesn't yet have the capacity to hold what you are doing. If you are new here, I work with nervous system capacity and sustainable expansion. Not how to constantly improve yourself, but how to build the internal stability that allows your life to actually get bigger without your system pulling you back. Because many things that look like discipline problems are actually capacity problems. And overwhelm is one of the clearest examples of that. When you feel overwhelmed, the mind concludes, I need more structure. I need more discipline. I need to be less dramatic. I need to try harder. I need to be less emotional. And then you add pressure to a system that is already in overload. But overwhelm happens when demand exceeds available capacity, not when you lack willpower. So if your baseline internal load is already high, even meaningful opportunities can feel threatening. And this is where high-functioning women get confused, because from the outside, their life looks like expansion. From the inside, it feels like destabilization. Let me show you the three moving parts. So the baseline load, unprocessed stress, chronic vigilance, old survival adaptations still running in the background. And then there's the current demand. It could be work, children, visibility, decisions, relational responsibility, growth. And then available nervous system capacity. When demand exceeds capacity, overwhelm appears. Not because your life is wrong, because your system cannot mobilize the level you are stepping into. So again, the real reason you feel overwhelmed is not because you are doing too much. It's because your system doesn't yet have the capacity to hold it. And here's the important part. You don't necessarily need a different life. You need a wider window of regulation. That is a very different problem to solve. When you push while dysregulated, you increase internal threat. And depending what type, fight, flight, or freeze you are, fight results in overworking, intensity, control. Flight results in distraction, avoidance. And freeze could result in such things as shutdown and indecision. Fawn can result in over-adapting in relationships. All of these are attempts to regulate, and none of them increase capacity. So they temporarily discharge pressure, but none of them widen the container, the nervous system capacity to hold more life, more intensity in life, more joy. So the cycle repeats. Expansion, activation, collapse. Capacity is built slowly through regulation, through structural honesty, through repetition, through staying with slightly more responsibility than yesterday without tipping into survival. not through intensity, not through pushing your edge every week, and not through trying to become a better version of yourself. This is not self-improvement. It's self-stabilization. When your nervous system learns, I can hold this, I can stay present here, I don't have to collapse after growth, then expansion stops feeling dangerous. If overwhelm has made you question your character, your discipline, or your readiness for leadership, it may not be your character, it may be your capacity. And capacity can be built. In this channel, that's what we talk about. Regulated expansion, nervous system stability, embodied leadership. Most people think overwhelm is a discipline problem. It's not. It's a capacity problem. And once you understand the difference, everything changes.